So Mikey, you're the talk of the town once again. I just talked to Robert about it. I want to hear from you because I know you went on Twitter and a lot of people were saying different things and whatnot.
Nah.
I want you to just have an opportunity just to...
I went on Twitter because I seen somebody trying to, not maybe, I don't know if it was his intention or his wording was not clear as to why the fight didn't happen or why I didn't take the fight or what. No, Eli took it. It was Eli. So either you're gonna tell the full story and go full details on why the fight didn't happen, or don't make it sound like I backed off and like I'm all talking, I'm bitching about shit and not coming through. Wording was not the best for me, you know. So I had to kind of come up and say something. Hey, why won't they do just Cotto by itself, or Cotto Linares? That's what they can offer. I'm down with that. They can't do that. I know it's bad business for them, or it's not gonna work for them. I understand that. And I'm okay with that. It was not a bad deal. It was a good deal. But it's nothing crazy that it's gonna make me sign. You know, I'm doing well on my own, so I figured, you know, we can do it on my own. We can continue doing it like that. But the Cotto fight was interesting, and we were serious. I was speaking directly with them, so they can't say I wasn't being serious. That one guy said that he won't take me serious. You know, I was all talk or something like that. That I was, what did he say? Something like that, right? The boy who cried wolf, you know, talk, and then I don't like that because that's not how it went. You want to go full details? Do you want Golden Boy to explain you full details and disclose that? Have him do it. Or I'm not gonna go out there and start bashing on Golden because there's nothing to bash on. I'm not gonna go disclose details because it's unfair and it's not good business to disclose details when it's confidential. If they want to be the ones to do it, let them do it. All I said was it was a multiple fight agreement that I wasn't gonna be part of. I'm not gonna tell you how many fights, you know. I'm not gonna tell you how much the purses were. I'm not gonna tell you that. If they want to do that, let them do it. It's bad business for me to say that.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's why I didn't even bring. We stopped talking about that since last week. Since when was it? Like on a Wednesday or Thursday? I forget what day. Like on a Thursday, we stopped talking about it because that's when I actually phoned up Eric Gomez and told him that I was gonna have to pass on the Cotto opportunity, the Cotto fight. So that was on Thursday. I didn't go on Twitter till Sunday when I saw that. You know, I hadn't said anything about it. I hadn't posted anything about it until I saw those comments or those statements. Then I had to clarify some things. You know, it wasn't a bad deal, but it just wasn't a great deal for me. That's all. We can still work in the future. I told them, and they said that they understand. You know, if it's not gonna make sense for me, just like sometimes it doesn't make sense for the company. It's okay. But maybe in the future we can get something done. We can probably work on another fight, or who knows? Maybe after my next fight, if I do something well on my own, maybe that excites the promoter, whether it be Golden Boy or anybody else. Maybe that excites them enough that they sign me or they do a special deal for me.
Yeah.
You never know.
This one just was. It just wasn't special, like Mikey's saying.
It was a good deal, but nothing that you couldn't pass up on. Yeah. Was it a hard decision to make, Mikey?
Yeah, a little bit. I was back and forth for some time.
And you're a very decisive person, so
that day I was almost with my mind. We flipped a coin.
Yeah, Mikey was very.
My mind was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Let's go do it. Yeah.
But then we started talking to my dad more, and then talking to Robert, and then
that kind of turned us around a little.
Started weighing in. You know, you're right. I don't have to do it.
We don't have to.
I really don't have to. But it would have been nice, and that's. I see the value, and you gotta weigh the value versus the actual purse.
Yeah.
You know, and financial.
Risk versus reward. That's what they say.
You gotta weigh a lot of things, and I liked it, but not enough. I mean, we could do it. You know, we could be there or better. You know, in a few fights also, or you know, there's other options. The good thing is that I do have other options. That's why I didn't take it. You know, had I didn't have any more options or any other dates or any other names worth, then I probably would have taken it. But I do have other options. You know, I do have other plans. It's all right.
You know, the one thing I like, and I think people should like, Mikey, is that you guys are are actually seeking chances, taking risks, because you were going to move up 14 pounds from your last fight for this fight. You were looking for a big name. Like, you're not hiding. You're calling out these big names, and I mean, should more fighters have your mentality, and also the mentality of, you know, I could do it myself?
We were willing to do it, and I don't know if people took me serious at first, but once we were there with Golden Boy and sitting down in their offices and back and forth communications, conversation, you know, they know we were serious, and we were very close to finalizing the agreement. It was almost my dad who kind of turned us around a little bit.
It was.
I mean,
but he's got a point too. It's not like he did it because he didn't know. It's because he actually explained really good things. He made good points.
See, it's funny because whenever I spoke to them, I kind of would leave like, you're right, it makes sense, let's do it. Then I spoke to my dad, and it's like, you're right, you don't really need it. It helps, but who says you won't be there, you know, in a few fights? Who says you're not gonna get the credit in a fight or two? And then I spoke to somebody else, and I'm like, you're right, I can go this route. This is a much better route. And then I speak to somebody else, and it's like, every time you speak to different people, you kind of leave that conversation like, you're right, that's the best deal. But then I have to take a step back and really just look at everything from a distance and weigh my options, pros and cons on every situation. Because there's different paths you can take. It doesn't mean that one is right or one is wrong. It's just a different direction, you know? And whichever direction I choose is what I feel is the best for me. Not saying that they're wrong directions, you know, they're all good. Like I said, it was a good deal. I have other offers too, and any way I go about it should be a good deal. It is a good deal. But you know, it's hard.
I could imagine.